So now game 2 of Germany versus USA, and we have USA leading 1-0. Let's see how it goes. So
you did it the wrong way.
Yep.
That Germany's one. Okay. So we see again a turtle toaster and a bullet train and a song. But this time we also have a robo-pub and an experiment.
Okay,
and here's the ice cube dragon you were mentioning.
Yep. So new addition to the set, quite cool to deal with. I mean, it's a hunter that does not live forever, so trading into any annoying poisonous small card is also super fine, and it helps you dealing with
I think we are always looking for design space for hunters, because typically we don't make them with more than 5 power, I would say. And that's why we always look to find some disadvantage for them to make them a bit stronger, so they can also deal with the bigger creatures. And I think Ice Cube Dragon is a quite interesting one, because it's just, it just has a timer. It's limited use you can gain from it.
Yeah,
and I was expecting a Son to be dropped here, so he would also have been fine with Andrew mindbugging the bullet train, because the Son would have been a great answer to the Ice Cube Dragon and the train as well.
Definitively, and then the Ice Cube Dragon is like pretty useless at the moment. He needs to play something really strong now, and because of the bullet train, I mean, if you play, for example, this guy, expecting that there is a Mindbug and then you trade with the Ice Cube Dragon, here the bullet train can deal with it, so...
I think that's a pretty bad bot state for Andrew and his Ice Cube Dragon at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So he will lose it next turn.
Yeah, so no value from it at all. Yeah. That's the disadvantage of it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, play too early, sometimes it's just not enough. Do you block here, or do you avoid blocking just to set up some Wild Sprout, like some very annoying card you can attack and make use of it? I would say so. I would say I do not block here and play this little guy, so I can attack with the bullet train and trade with it,
Yeah, maybe. So I was a bit surprised. I didn't look at the hand from Andrew, but the Puffer Mech, I don't know, is it a good second play after the Ice Cube Dragon?
Not really, but what can he do against the bullet train?
Not so much. The bullet train is a good limit. It's a very good limitation for what you can do, actually.
And he accepted. Yeah, he could have Mindbug, I think, and then really put a lot of pressure using the Ice Cube Dragon. But he decided to not do so, and lost it all. Okay, Cherry Chimborg, plain 5 hunter, except when your opponent has 3 or more cards, where it became a 10 power hunter.
Which is another limitation of it, right? So it's better than 5, but not always. And it can only hunt some creatures, and then at some point it will automatically drop off again.
Yeah, it makes some so good, interesting play in that set, where you really try to decrease the number of cards you have on your table just to limit the power of this card, which is super cool. Turtle Toaster, super good in that situation. You may take it just to save the hunter, but...
I mean, it feels like Andrew has a lot of turtle toasters in his pool. It's the third one in the second game, but I mean, it's a really good situation here. This turtle toaster is really a card that you want to invest into setting up the board, so you get the most value of it. And I think that's a card game design space that I enjoy personally quite a bit. So. A card that is strong, but it needs a certain setup on the board, and you almost always get something out of it. But if you invest some time in clever play, you get to really reap the benefits. And now he got a Mindbug. It's like basically a free Mindbug.
Yeah, it's like super strong. I mean, you still need to get rid of this hunter, because got a bunch of cards that are really bad against the hunter, so how do you deal with it then? The Thorn will probably not help, the Performake not so much, and this guy, because of the sound.
The Thorn kind of helps, right, at the moment.
Yeah, I think the board of FyMiT is really good. It's like able to hunt the small guys and to tempo whatever he needs, especially with an empty board on Andrew's side. Next turn he can basically attack with whatever and have a kill or life damage. And we can see Andrew like struggling a bit to find a proper answer, and the sound is not really so good because the turtle toaster can attack, and if you block with the sound, it's just like the sound winning because the turtle toaster winning against the sound. So.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he has too many good alternative answers.
Okay, so I think that was the reason why he wanted to keep the Cherry Chimborg alive to push for the Wild Sprout now.
Yeah, and that's also a play that we have seen quite a bit in the evolution set, where you set up the board with a hunter on your side that's able to protect your evolution, so giving you some time, buying you some time to evolve into the big baddies.
Exactly.
And I mean, this is like exactly where you want to have your opponent in Mindbug, right? If they Mindbug, it's basically a useless one.
Yep.
Because you freely hunt into wilds, but if they don't have an answer, this could get out of hand.
Yes, here. Oh, it hasn't Mindbug? What is the plan on it? How can you deal with the... probably with this guy. Like, just waiting for it to...
It takes a bit.
But it takes so
a bit
long.
of time. And it gives quite a bit of value because, I mean, these evolutions hit quite hard, right? On Wild Sprout, like you get a free card basically.
And here, like, if FyMiT is mindbugging this card, what are you doing as Andrew? You have like no counterplay to all of this.
But FyMiT doesn't know.
True, but yeah, it could be like just a huge bluff at that in that situation where Andrew have like not so much to do with all this, and that goes in, okay, very good. So he keeps the hunter alive and prepare a very nice attack with the bullet train next turn. That could go in the correct way for Andrew now that he got this just stat pool. He can so evolve its stuff now, and then it may be the big root evolving, bringing back the bullet train again. You know. And then the Performake is like super good.
Oh man, I like this set so much. It's really good.
It's my
watching
favorite.
it. I didn't play it for a while, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And seeing all these evolutions doing their stuff and escalating on the board, but I mean not taking over completely, but having a huge impact. I mean that's so cool to see.
The game is
nicely
designed, to be honest.
This is the way they were intended, and it's really cool to see that they are used like this because, yeah, I mean, sometimes you see them just as level 1 and not being used, but that they are used in high-level plays, that's quite satisfying.
Definitively. So not bringing back the bullet train, which is not needed at that time. The sound can just block, and you want to put some pressure, so playing the Robopup is quite good. The thing is, if Andrew play any other card, the Cherry Chimborg will become a 10 power card, which could be annoying.
Now it is a 10 power hunter.
Now it is. How do you deal with this Robopup?
You hunt it?
Assassin, Experiment, both of them are like good.
You just hunt it, right?
Okay, just hunt it.
And he has 3 lives, so... And this is where the Chimborg is strong, and now it will lose its power again and go down to power 500.
It was like okay-ish to lose 1 life. In that set, it could be super brutal because the World Eater is still there, so it's also dealing 1 damage.
Yeah.
If Andrew have the Dragon in hand, for example, it could be really hard for FyMiT.
Yeah, but
to stay
still,
alive.
one Mindbug left for FyMiT, so he has an answer for that.
Yeah, true, but
For the Dragon in, but okay, he's cashing in. He is cashing in. bringing him down to 1.
Probably to avoid playing a card and putting the Cherry Chimborg at 10. I think
Maybe,
he wants to
but-
play the West Side Monster at some point. So, Big Root. Does Big Root evolve at some point? I think here you don't care, right? You attack with the Turtle Toaster or super slow, huh? 5 life from Andrew. Okay,
I mean, he doesn't need the train at the moment, so I think it's better to not evolve Big Root and keep it for later to, I don't know, have more options to get what you are looking for. So, for example, you could get the Turtle Toaster somehow into the set pile and get it again or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and you also aware that Big Root, the last stage of the evolution, is kind of dangerous because it gives +5 to all your board, and you are like really bad against, especially this buffer mech guy. But so probably waiting.
There's also the Tiger Squirrel in the set now again, which is also bad. So maybe Big Root got a bit of a hit here in this setup.
Yeah. But okay, it's a Mindbug because he just cannot afford letting the opponent. So now it will be an attack with the Cherry
It's like
Chimborg.
a hunt. This is like a hunter target, right?
Yeah, definitively. And you need to force the last Mindbug of FyMiT. How do you do that? Robopup could be one because Robopup is basically killing. No, it's not killing because of the Ewing Assassin and the experiment. Now that there is no mind.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. So if you look only at the board, it's probably a must mind bug for FyMiT. So it's a good play. So
yeah, so we probably want to play this one and then follow up with the Spiky Shinobi or Western Monster too.
So
okay.
He's not mind bugging it.
Okay, choose to do that. Probably, discarding the Chuckling Chimborg. That is not super useful at that time.
But what does it do? It can block it, so they are at R again. So he's blocking it.
For that,
And
it's starting to be
then
not so good for Andrew now because one Mindbug still here for FyMiT.
Yeah, but he really didn't see that Ewing Assassin coming, right? Without the Ewing Assassin, it would have been really good.
Yeah.
For him, and I mean that's a good attack here.
Yeah, it's a good one. So you have like lots of tempo here, not forced to play cards. Turtle Toaster that can deal with plenty of stuff. Experiment that can take whatever annoying thing Andrew is playing.
Yeah, and Big Root can bring back the Ewing Assassin, so he has a lot of answers.
Yeah. It looks to be a win for FyMiT at that time. I don't see any way of Andrew finding a way to sneak the victory here. But Blastfish is not helping.
No, because he has 2 Turtle Toasters, which can block it infinitely.
Just continue attacking with the Turtle Toaster.
No.
So it's still good. And it's not blocking? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
You have life.
he's probably out of options here.
Yeah.
He really does not have a good answer.
When you see your opponent attacking with the Blastfish against a Turtle Toaster, it's not that good, yeah. You feel it.
Yeah, but at the moment, I think he probably thinks he can just
Can
go
you
down
like
to
tempo enough to attack every turn with the Blastfish and force like FyMiT losing, I don't know, everything? You have 3 lives, so you can still block with the sound one time, then continue attacking, and then that would mean the Cherry Chimborg would be probably forced to attack the Blastfish. So Blastfish is doing some kind of work.
It is.
Okay, it's going for it.
Now we see the turtle go, probably.
Turtle or Zone, I would say, but probably Turtle Toaster. You have a second one,
because
so you don't care. And do you play the second one after that, just to have like another blocker and the sound being defeated? So.
I don't think so. I mean,
I think it's a bit too early because you never know what Andrew have in mind any hand. So.
But he's taking the time to think about it, so
It's not so obvious what you should do in that situation from FyMiT point of view.
No, it's not. It's not.
And you don't want to mess like the two very good options in hand just to
I think
feature something you did not anticipate it properly.
I think what he did is just thinking through who wins the tempo race here, which I did not, to be honest, at this point. So if he attacks, he loses. He goes down to 2. Then he loses the cheeky Chimborg. He attacks again. He goes to 1. Then he loses the big root. Yeah. So
okay, strange to not lose one
I
more
think
life here.
yeah, but I mean he loses. I think FyMiT loses here, right?
So what the plan? Big root? I mean, you will not use the experiment for that, for this blastfish? I don't think so.
No.
So okay, big root. So
you big root something back.
but that's
Or
quite
probably
good, right?
probably the train.
Probably train or the Young Assassin. You know that you get rid of this immediately.
And have a sneaky creature on board. Yeah, could add bullet train or assassin. The question is whether you want to go big or want to go sneaky.
Oh, this 14 power train.
He wants to go really big.
Yep. But if you attack,
even we could
something.
We could even see a power 15 Shiri Chimborg.
Yeah, true. Crazy.
In this game.
Best hunter ever. Okay, what do you... Okay, block with this, and which is like super wise from FyMiT, because he know that this guy exists, and that it could be super annoying. But now, what are you doing now? You are kind of screwed by this bullet train.
Last fish?
Yeah, I mean,
last fish, right?
Probably. No, this one is good. It's 8 power, so you can just play this one and expect FyMiT not having any answer, you know. And
yeah, I mean that's his plan probably, right? But he has has answers, but
yeah, I think he will be super disappointed to see the experiment stealing the spiky shinobi. So, but you know, like a dragon in hand plus another sneaky, or you know, like this kind of situation could be super bad.
But why not playing the blast fish here? It's quite good, right? In this situation, isn't it?
I bet you want to keep it in case the spiky shinobi is Mindbug, so you get a 2-for-1 with the Puffer Meg.
Yeah.
But you may do it. I would have probably go with the spiky shinobi right now just to make sure that my opponent have no answer, you know. Because here it's like, if the bullet train is attacking, you are just dealing with the bullet train and still not with the cherry chimborg, so...
Yeah,
and then... say it's not the optimal play here.
I think it's over for Andrew, anyhow, but...
yeah, it's over, for sure.
In which order do you play here these last 3 cards?
But to me it's like more spiky shinobi, you expect the opponent to Mindbug because you have no answers, and you reply with the Puffer Meg, then he can do whatever he wants if you attack with it. No, because... if you attack with the sneaky, you get down to 1, and then you cannot attack with the Puffer Meg. Else, the cherry chimborg is dealing you the last blow.
Yeah,
so you need to follow up immediately with this guy to block the spiky shinobi, and then play this Puffer Meg to blow up the 2 other. I mean, to me that's the only play. But if you play Puffer Meg first, why FyMiT would Mindbug the Puffer Meg? Why?
I mean, at least you're thinking about it quite some time, so... Here you go, bullet train. Bullet train is like its 3rd appearance in this game, isn't it? It's always like doing its job and going to the discard pile again.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And now you have 2 cards, one of it will be Mindbugged, so...
And the other one will be experimented, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is a Mindbug.
But yeah, I really wonder why he did not play.
Maybe he doesn't, maybe he just experiments it. Yeah, probably it's a safer choice to just experiment it.
Yeah, probably. Because there is no play effect on this one. In case the other one have a play effect super strong, you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And...
yeah, and then, I mean, the experiment is really good attacking right now. So it is
Nah.
really good, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, the game is over. I mean, he has a turtle toast in hand, no Mindbugs on Andrew's side,
No,
so he's
it's
just
true, but
blocking
technically,
with the Chimpoke here and then playing the toast, and it's over.
if you look at Andrew's side, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, but I can still win out of this, you know, like attacking 2 times,
Yeah.
and then the sneaky is over, and then I don't know, it's like it's super funny, but
if you play on a super high level, you probably expect the last card of your opponent to be a good one. But yeah, so 1-1.
and
Well
he's
played.
revealing the last card, you know. He's in the final. I would expect him to leave before, you know, to not give any information to his opponent.
A rage quit in the finals?
Not rage quit, but just not giving any good information to your opponent is I think it's quite important, like your play style or anything. So, okay,
No.
Quite interesting, and yeah, I mean it was. Yeah, it was. I think that was this game where it was kind of behind the whole game. Andrew like trying to figure out how to get back, and FyMiT was have like no good reason to spend the Mindbugs. I think that was the place where it was hurting. Every time you play a card expecting a Mindbug, the opponent just completely like go through and have like proper answer to it. So tough game for Andrew, I think. But
Yes.
okay,